Hey YouTube, this is Kiara. So thank you so much for watching this video. First of all, today I want to talk about such an important topic, and it is about how I quit smoking, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with it, and I know for me that I really struggled to stop smoking. It was so tough, it was so hard, but today I just want to give you a few tips that really make it much easier to be successful at stop smoking. um, First of all, why you should quit smoking. I think we all know what smoking does to our body, what it does for our health, so I won't repeat that. You already know. um, for me, it was important to first know why I want to stop smoking. And for me, it was really about I didn't want to feel controlled anymore. I didn't want to feel like there is this thing that's just controlling me, like almost always feeling like I need the next cigarette. I need the next, when can I get the next cigarette pack, or I'm running out of cigarettes, or it's raining outside and all you want to do is smoke, and or being at work and thinking about when you can have your next cigarette. I don't know. Um, for me, that was it. Like, I really felt controlled by it, and I didn't like that. I wanted to control my own life, and I wanted to have control over my actions and how I'm feeling and what I'm doing. So yeah, that was my biggest why, and that was my biggest reason. For you, it might be health. I don't know what it is, but you have to know why you want to smoke in the first place. This is the very first step, and it's so crucial. And because once you have your why, yeah, you will get through it, and it has to be a strong why. So yeah, try to figure out what it is. Why do you want to stop smoking? It really has to be a big reason, and write that down before you stop smoking. And only if you're really convinced, and only if you are at the point where you just say, okay, enough is enough, that's when you stop smoking. You don't just, you don't tackle it until you're really certain that you want to become a non-smoker or an ex-smoker, whatever. And I think the second step is to no longer identify as a smoker. You want to work on that, because there are people who always say, I'm just a smoker, or I just love smoking, or they identify with being a smoker, and that is really bad. And it's so, there's no way you can stop smoking if you still see yourself as a smoker. So that's number two. You have to work on the mental thing, because because a lot of it is mental. It's not that you can't do it, it's your mind that blocks you. So like I said, work on that. See yourself as a non-smoker. See yourself breathing in the fresh air without and just feeling good, because you can breathe so much better. See yourself as someone who can finally be active and do sports and go on a run and all those things. I became a runner when I stopped smoking, because all of a sudden I could. Before it, I always, I don't know, I had to cough when I was smoking, and yeah, and I was trying to run, and then the coughing started, and it was really bad. So I just had to stop. And it really, I don't know. I didn't think it was very attractive, the smoke, the smell of the smoke. I didn't think it was cute, to be honest. And right now, I can't stand it when anybody is smoking around me. It's really, I don't like the smell. And you want to get to that place where it's no longer attractive to you to smoke, uh, you know, honestly. You will get to that place with time. And I think also another advice is not hanging around smokers too much in the beginning, because you're still weak in the first couple of weeks. Weak in terms of there's an addiction you have to overcome. So my advice would be, don't hang around your smoker friends all the time. Try to find someone who doesn't smoke. Call your non-smoker friends. That's what I did, at least, and it really helped me, because in the first weeks you are so tempted, and it's so normal because it's an addiction you have to overcome. So the last thing you want to do is give yourself all the tension. um yeah, so, and then once you are stable, once you're like, I'm good, I don't even miss the cigarettes, then you can, be a little bit more loose with it. You can, start hanging around your smoker friends and other smokers and all that. But in the beginning, try to not do it. It's just, it makes it so much easier. And if you can avoid stress in the first weeks, maybe on holidays or something, try to do that, because stress is really, it's so hard to stop smoking when you are under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. So you want to avoid stress at all costs. Like, maybe try to do it while you're on a break, while you're on holidays or something. Or you're just off work. That really makes it a lot easier. And then my final tip is watch Alan Carr. He was so amazing. I really stopped smoking with Alan Carr because he breaks down the mental stuff, and what really got me was, most people say they use the cigarette they smoke so they can feel less stressed, more focused, less bored, more excited. They say all those things, like the cigarette makes me, it takes off the stress, it takes away boredom and all those things, and it's completely different things. How can one thing, like one drug, give you all those different emotions? It's not that the cigarette takes away your stress. It's just it releases your addiction. Like, it releases those feelings of cravings. The cravings go away, the cravings for nicotine. And that's all it is. Like, your craving for your addiction has been satisfied. That's why you feel less stressed. And actually, that's what stresses you out all of the time, because you always have to think about it. You always have to think, when can I smoke again? When can I, get my cigarette? And it's stressful. It's stressful. One thing I can say is, now that I'm a non-smoker for over 2 years, I feel a lot less stressed, and I feel a lot more relaxed, and I can do more sport. I can be more active, without running out of breath. And what else? Yeah, so it's really a different feeling, and I feel like I'm in control again. I'm so happy that I stopped being a smoker. I will never, ever, ever go back to being a smoker, ever. Like, it's just not it. And I can spend my money on so much better things than that. And I'm just so happy that I stopped. It was really hard. I will admit that it was hard at the beginning. It was hard for the first 4 weeks, but after that, you're just so released. It's such a bad addiction. You already know that. So, man, I'm happy I'm no longer smoking. So, yeah, all the best to you. Check out Alan Carr. He has a amazing book about, stopping to smoke, how to stop smoking, and all those things. And he really breaks it down for you, like mentally, and you can still smoke while you're reading his book. It's really good. It's the rule. You keep on smoking until you are convinced that what he says is the real deal. Okay, so that's all it is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of it. Thank you. Bye.